Can you see the recording? Is it recording? Hello?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
it's being
Yeah,
recorded.
all right. So is a sum of it. Yesterday we discussed, actually we given a roadmap of what we are going to learn. See, though there are 4 sessions, each session is independent. It is not that you are going to learn today something and next class something. Of course, some additions are there, but we are going to talk fundamentals. So all of you know, unless you learn the fundamentals of alphabet, suppose you know all the alphabets, you are master in alphabets, then only you can make sentences, then only you can become a pandit. Suppose your knowledge on alphabets is not there thoroughly. It's something like it, friends. Most of us, see, we are all accomplished people. Some of them are in in corporate, bigger positions also, and highly educated. But what I have noticed is that we are all PhDs. We all have great knowledge, but we lack fundamentals. That's the reason most of us are having health issues. So today, again, yesterday we discussed, many times people ask me, "Arey, sir, you are telling the same thing again and again and again." You all know from the day the human beings are, on this earth, they have come only with one head and 2 hands and 2 legs. Millennia, they have not improved. They have not got 4 legs or 5 hands, right? So fundamentals are common. It is something like a gravity. If you fall from third floor, you are going to hit the ground only. Similarly, there are certain things which are absolutely basics. See, we take it for granted. We take it for granted and we don't implement them. So today we will look at it very quickly. Okay. And anybody wants any doubts, you can keep it with, you can ask me later, but you can ask in between also. Can you see the slide? Is it visible? Is my voice visible?
Yes, sir, it's
Yeah.
visible.
All right. Friends, please, somebody has to mute themselves. All right. See, you can watch my videos in the YouTube channel, Wellness Secrets. There are a lot of last 1.5 years I'm giving sessions in Free Gurukul Foundation. Lot of content is there. Most of them are, you can see repetition, but it is differently looked in a different angle. Say if elephant, if you look from front, you look it differently. From side, from back, from top. Similarly, like that, I try to give the picture to you from all around. So probably every time you hear, you will see something point which you are making a mistake and you will know. So what we are going to learn, friends, see when you are going in a boat, do you think you can go in a boat with one simple crack, one crack only? Is it okay? Would you like to travel in such a boat? Hello?
No, sir.
No. See, suppose you have health issues. Some health issues you have. Suppose somebody is overweight. Somebody has a belly fat. Somebody has a blood pressure. So I consider them like it's like a boat. You have a one crack. So if you are overweight, you are already having a blood pressure. That means your life journey is difficult. So you need to find out the earliest you should get rid of it. So we are going to look at health span and immunity score and 10 markers. We will see what are those markers and metabolic health score. This we can know only when we do the blood test. See, externally, what we can tell about the person, whether he is healthy or unhealthy, tell me, friends. By just looking at somebody, how can you say he is a healthy person or unhealthy person? So, overweight does not mean unhealthy, but definitely overweight is an unhealthy condition. So, it could be 5 kg, it could be 50 kg, right? So, 50 kg means bigger problem, 5 kg is a smaller problem. So, what else is there? Belly fat. Somebody has a large belly or he has a large waist size. So that's a very clear indication that person is unhealthy. And what else you can say from that? Nothing else. If the person is well dressed, nice makeup and light perfume, you can't say whether the person is healthy or unhealthy. Only that person will know how is his body. So there are 10 markers we have found out. We will tell you without any blood test. We can find out what is our health score. Yesterday we discussed and we have shared in the group. I would encourage all of you to invest time in the group, be active, go through the content, ask questions. Because since you have very less number of classes, it is not that you will get it too many things. Right? So this is what I urge you and be active in the program. All right. So this is one. And next is you do the blood test. See, unless you do the blood test, you will not know what is happening inside. See, many times people are into big trouble because there are no symptoms. See, symptom is good or bad. Somebody has a symptom. Is it a good thing or bad thing to have a symptom?
Very
Good
good thing.
thing. Good thing, sir.
Yeah,
So that we
Good thing,
can
sir.
do some.
we can take action. See,
Yes, sir.
pain is good or bad?
What, sir?
Pain. Somebody has a pain. Is it a good or bad?
Good, sir.
Good, sir.
Actually, good thing, sir.
But we want to get rid of the pain, so we will take some medicine, right? So true. See, unbearable pain, you have to definitely take a medicine. Suppose there is no pain. Suppose you are walking on the ground, some thorn has pierced into your foot. If there is no pain, so you will simply walk. So God has given the pain only for our sake. So you can pay attention and then sit down and remove that, whatever thorn or nail and walk carefully. Similarly, all these symptoms what we are getting are good. Diabetic symptoms are good, BP symptoms are good. But what we are doing, we are trying to, we are going to mask the symptoms. Somebody got a fever, high fever. Why do people get fever? Any idea? What is the logic of getting a fever in the body?
Due to weather change, sir.
Something wrong.
Body changes.
Due to
No.
weather change, no, sir.
No, that's okay. Why it is coming is okay. This
body
is body's mechanism to fight. See, temperature is primary to kill all the bacteria or virus in the body. Okay, but okay, too much temperature is dangerous. Children getting 105 and all, they can go to coma and all that, fits and all that. So there's a balance. Okay, now metabolic health score. Then comes, there are 10 daily wrong habits or even one cause lifestyle disorders over the years. As I said to you, friends, see, in a fish pond, suppose fish are dying, fish are getting sick. What you will do? Suppose you have a fish pond and you are selling your aquaculture and you are doing business with fish, and everything was going well. But one fine day when you came and saw few fish are sick and they are walking, I mean moving very slowly, and few fish are dead. What will you do? Will you ask that caretaker, are you giving good food? Are you giving good supplements? Are you giving any antibiotics? Is the question we ask. True. But what, suppose you did everything. You started giving good food, you're giving good supplements, and you're also taking care of it by giving antibiotics. But next week when you came again, you found some more fish are dead. So you need to look at the root cause. Then you found out from 10 different places, this dirty water is entering into your fish pond. Say one place from, from your toilet water is going, sewage water. From another place is some, kitchen water is going. Some place, some chemical factory water is going. It's like that from 10 different places, this dirty water is entering. So friends, remember the number of places the dirty water is entering, how forcefully entering, how long they're entering. Say it's happening last 1 year, or last 6 months, or last 2 days. So there's a difference. So similarly, these daily wrong habits, if you have, what are the wrong habits? We all know. Can you tell few of the wrong habits what people have?
Eating junk foods.
Eating junk food, sir.
food. Yes. What else?
Not exercising.
Exercising. Correct. What else?
Late night sleep.
Yeah. Sleeping. Not good sleep. What else? What else? Only 3 you said. There are plenty.
Watching TV while eating.
That's very simple, madam. There is all PhD stuff. Let's look at the basics. Let's look at the fundamentals.
Diet, sir.
Already the junk food, all that food didn't come. See, good. You are
Intake
not
of water.
eating.
Intake
You are
of
not
water,
eating.
sir.
See, let's look at food. Let's look at only one food. Food, you are not eating the nutritious food. You are eating junk food. Is one that's over. The subject is over in all aspects. Okay. What else?
Water
Intake of
intake,
water.
sir.
You are not drinking sufficient water. Very good. What else?
Drinking water incorrectly.
That's okay. That's good. What else?
Stress.
Stress. Yes, your lot of stress is there. Right. So, if you, without stopping these wrong habits, you say, no, I started eating, now I'm dieting, I have started eating falana diet, I've started meditation. It doesn't work. As I told you, you have to understand what are the 10 daily wrong habits and how long you have those wrong habits, how intensely you are doing it. Say you are not doing exercise at all, or you are not sleeping well, right? Or you are taking coffee tea and you are taking coffee tea 3-4 times in a day, and you have been taking last 10 years. So damage will be extensive. So we will look at it very closely, those things also. Next is what? First of all, do you know what are the things required for good health? There are 7 essentials for good health. Do we know what are those 7 essentials? See, all of you know to make a tea, you need what? Basically 3 things you need. Coffee, I mean milk powder, sorry, milk you need chai patti, and then the sugar, correct? These are the 3 things are important. You want to make better, you have some adrak or falana dimaka, all that, okay, that we will see later. These 3 are absolutely essential. Without these 3, you cannot make a tea, right? And at the same time, you need the adequate quantities. You're making a tea, I just give a pinch of, tea powder. It won't work. You need probably 1 or 2 spoons of tea powder. So the quantities are important. Then you need to know the process. You can't just put a vessel and put the coffee, I mean sugar and tea powder straight away there. You have to boil the milk first. So the process you have to know. And then you have to have that nice experience. Maybe over the years you are making few days, then only you can make it. First time you are making tea, probably you'll make a mess of it. So similarly, health is a skill. Do you have the skill? Do you know what are the elements? Tell me what are the 7 essentials for good health. I shared in the group. I've shared you on PDF. Please take a printout and study. Listen to the videos. This is only to highlight that. What are the 7 essentials for good health? Anybody?
Good food, water,
Water, food.
sunlight,
No, sunlight, forget about it. Again, PhD, again.
sleep,
2.
sleep,
Sweat,
sir.
Sleep, 3. Very good.
excretion, sir.
Excretion, very good. 4.
Exercise.
So there are 7 essentials are there. Listen, friends, remember
Stress
this.
management also.
Listen. See, if there is one ingredient, say you are simply eating an apple. So you just pick up a nice apple and eat. The chances of mistake is less. Now if there are 2 items. Now you don't know what is the quantities, how to make. There are 6 items. So always we make a mess of it. That is the reason we have an idea, we are doing it, but we are doing haphazardly. All right. So we will look at them. What are they? What are those essentials and how to do that? Next is there is a 10 daily habits, dinacharya. We will look at what is the dinacharya and all that. Right. See, friends, this was me in 2014 January, and I was on 11 medicines. And these are the problems. I have overweight, hypertension, diabetes, fatty liver, cholesterol, kidney stone, joint pain, daily medicines, 11 medicines. Why? Can anybody tell me why I got into such a problem? Look at it. So I'm not healthy. I was on 11 medicines. I was okay. I was going to the office. There was no problem. See, you can ask anybody, how are you? They say, great, fine. Only a person who is in ICU, who got all the tubes in the nose and all the places, he will only not say. Otherwise, anybody will say, great, good. But are you really good? Am I good at that time? No. I was on 11 medicines. It was very difficult. Why did I land in such a problem? Incidentally, let me tell you, I stopped non-vegetarian, I stopped coffee, I sleep well 7 hours, I have no stress. And I used to go to the walking, 1 hour walk without fail. Even then, I was not healthy. Why? We just now talked about it. Let's look at it see. And this is the case for everybody.
Overweight.
Yeah, what is that? 10 daily wrong habits or even 1 can cause lifestyle disorders over the years. I had 7 wrong habits. For how many years? 30 years. So I was doing 70% mistakes. Next is what? There are 7 essentials for good health. Balance 5 Panchabhutas. There are 7 essentials, but I know only 4. I don't know 3. That means my knowledge is 57% on that. Then comes Dinacharya. There are 10 daily habits to do. I used to do only 3, 30%. And my health span score was out of 10 health issues, 10 health issues, I was okay only 1. That means I had 9 problems. If I look at my metabolic health score, I had 8 health issues. Like as I told you, I was obese, I had blood pressure, I had cholesterol, I had diabetes, fatty liver, I was on medication. Why? Have you understood this? My knowledge is less. I had discipline, but the problem is I didn't know this. So what I did, I read a book, Dr. Mantina's book, and I have gone through their videos. And then in about 4 months' time, I improved my health substantially. Then I invested time. I learned last 11 years, invested more than 8,000 hours of study. And look at the transformation. Why? 10 daily wrong habits, 0 wrong habits. Last 11 years, I had 0 wrong habits. And 7 essentials, I know all the 7, 100% knowledge. And Dinacharya, I was doing 100%. So what happened? My health span improved from 10% to 90%. And my metabolic score improved from 20% to 90%. So this is what it is. So what is that? What is that we are understanding from this, friends? You need to have the 100% knowledge. You all know why this Abhimanyu got killed in Kurukshetra.
Without
Why?
knowledge,
Why did he get killed?
coming out.
Huh?
You don't know how to come out from the.
He
He
doesn't
had
know how
only
to come
he
out.
had only 50% knowledge, right? So I had 30% knowledge. So no wonder I had so many health issues. Same is the case with all of you friends. One is the knowledge and the discipline. Knowing is not good enough. See, many doctors who are experts, but how many doctors are healthy? Recently, I was listening somewhere. I think 90%, 80% doctors have D vitamin deficiency. And same is the case. So it's the both
Because
needed.
of lack of sunlight, sir. They are sitting in the rooms only.
So that is
OP
only
rooms.
one thing, madam. Just because there are a lot of people are going in sunlight, 80% people who are on the roads are also having D vitamin deficiency. See, this is again, as I said to you, let's look at it very closely. So we need to have the 100% knowledge. So for 100% knowledge, how it can happen, madam? Anybody can tell me? Like Buddha, he sits on the under the tree. Will he get enlightened? You have to invest time.
Yeah.
You have to invest time to understand and learn. See, as an automobile engineer, I joined in the company as an engineer. I became general manager, marketing head. But I had a complete thorough knowledge on automobiles. I used to resolve problems sitting in my office. I asked questions and I used to resolve the problems on the equipment as an engineer. But on the body, I have no knowledge. I have no clue why I was taking medicine. What are my markers? Is my diabetic is very serious or is it normal? I have no idea. On top of it, despite taking 11 medicines, when I talk to the doctor, I tell doctor, I have some little pains here. Can you give me some medicine? This used to be my nature. Last 11 years, not a single medicine. And incidentally, I don't have health insurance also. I don't need the medicine. So what I am saying, friends, pay attention. So now yesterday we discussed, I don't know how many people attended. Today we will discuss very close. What are the 10 daily wrong habits? I want all of you take a pen and paper, find out how many wrong habits you have. We are not interested in theory. What is the wrong habits you have? And how long you have the wrong habits? How severely you are doing those wrong habits? We will look at it very quickly. Okay, as I said to you, the improvement is not only for me. Just want to show you quickly how I have improved. We will go through little leisurely, but just let's look at it quickly. See, this is the health span score. How do we do? We have done this, and it is there in your chart. See, at one time my health span score is 10%, and this has improved to 95%. Why? Because I have understood these things. Then look at this health score. These are the parameters you must mark. I have shared you one PDF to you. Please write down and look at when you see the report. There is something called normal range and there is something called optimal range. All of you know 35% is pass mark and you have to get good marks to get into engineering and all like that. Optimal markers are there. At one time, my health score was 20%. I've improved to 90%. And in about 4 months itself, I've improved. So this is possible for everybody. When it is possible, when you stop these daily wrong habits, you understand the dinacharya, follow 100%. And this is what, this is me and my wife. And these are the classes I'm giving in Gurukul Foundation last 1.5 years. And these are the few people. Look at this gentleman. He joined this program. It's all free of cost. I'm sharing. And look at, he lost 16 kg weight in a span of 3 months. And his score improved from 10% to 80%. And look at this gentleman. And okay, look at this gentleman has lost 21 kg weight in about 10 months' time. These are the way we have to monitor. It is something like a progress report, friends. You can't simply say, my thyroid is okay, I'm feeling better. No, at least focus on these 10 markers. I have given you some 20, 25, 25, 27 markers in one Excel sheet. Fill it up. Just see where you are. These are the basics. Once you do this, at least this will cost you about 1,700 rupees blood test. Get it done. If you have money, you get more tests and do that. So this is how you can improve. And this is how people have improved. This gentleman has improved 21 kg. And how, look at this gentleman, how people can improve 9 kg weight, 10 kg weight, 7 kg weight, 50% to 80%. Diabetic has become normal, 20% to 70%. What is 20%? That means he had 8 health issues. Look at this case. He's overweight, he has blood pressure, he has insulin resistance, he has cholesterol high, he has fatty liver, he is diabetic, his D vitamin is low, B12 low. And from 20%, he jumped to 70%. So this is how we should monitor our things. These are the few people who have improved. Just I'm showing it to you because all that is, you have to be in the right direction. And these are the few classes I give in corporates and classes, schools and all that, colleges, corporates. And okay, now this is what he is talking about ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research. Pathetic situation, friends. Look at how many people are overweight. 60%, obesity, belly fat, hypertension is 35%, cholesterol 81%, pre-diabetic, diabetic put together 25%, fatty liver 65%, D vitamin deficiency 82%. And they found out when they got the test without any symptoms, 26% people were found to be having blood pressure and 23% have diabetes. No symptoms. They just came for the sake of some sort of test for, maybe office purpose or what. So this is how we should monitor. These are the 10 health issues we must monitor. I've seen people are only focusing on, sir, I have thyroid problem, I'm checking thyroid. I have diabetes, I'm checking thyroid. Don't do that. You check on this 10, right? So yeah, we will. Yes. So all of you have the pen and paper. So we are now going to see this. As I told you, friends, this is like wrong habits means like a fish pond, 10 different places, this dirty water is entering like that. Let's look at what are the 10 daily wrong habits. First and foremost is the chronic stress. You know what is chronic stress, friends? See, human body has two functions. You know what is the two function? One function is it has to digest the food, assimilate the food, and then it has to eliminate the waste. That is one aspect it does. That is called parasympathetic. And when you are stressed, what happens? It's like a red light and green light. When there is a red light, everything else is stopped. Digestion is stopped, repair work is stopped, rejuvenation work is stopped, everything is stopped. You are only survival mode. Stress means survival mode. All activities are stopped. If you are stressed, all activities are on hold. So remember, stress can cause, we don't have much time to discuss detail about stress. Find out what is stress. See, stress means what? A lot of people have stress related to, finance, money issues, relationships issues, health issues, all these things. Find out where you are. If you're really stressed, what to do? Your stress, you will only know. Why you are getting stressed, you will only know. Maybe relationship stress. So you have to come out of it. There are a lot of methods and all that. We will probably, one of the class we will talk. If you are stressed, make an attempt how to get rid of stress. Stress is what? Basically your response to a situation. Right? So how do you respond? Generally we always react. So learn to respond. Do the program, something called Isha Inner Engineering Program. In Telugu, it's only costing 2,000 rupees, 7 sessions. They'll give a good outlook about how to manage your stress. Yeah. Then what happens when you are stressed? You will not be able to sleep. Remember, the sleep will get hampered. 7 hours night sleep is non-negotiable. If you are sleeping at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock and you are waking up at 7, 8 o'clock, it is going to destroy your health over a period of time. People who are working night duty are bound to have health problems. The first opportunity is you change the job. If it is not possible, you have to be little more alert. If anybody is doing night duty, please speak to me. I'll guide you how to go about managing your night duties. So, lack of sleep. When you don't sleep in the night, what will happen, friend, next day? Would you like to go to walking and exercise? No, you don't want to go for exercise. So, sedentary lifestyle. Then what happens? Immediately when you get up, you want to go for coffee, tea. In the nights, people take alcohol. So this is another daily wrong habit people have. Now the question is how long you have this habit and how severely you are doing, right? Suppose somebody is drinking 3-4 coffees a day. I used to take 3-4 coffees a day, and I used to drink almost 30 years. So damage is intensive. So I last 11 years I stopped. Of course, I stopped coffee 2000 itself, 25 years. No alcohol, no coffee, tea. So then what would happen? You will always go for sugary food, refined oils, maida, bakery, packaged products. What is this packaged products? Anything manufactured in a factory, which is coming in a box or a dabba with a barcode, it's a product. It's not a food. Biscuit is a product. Cool drink is a product. Ice cream is a product. Would you like to eat food or products? Why are they making in the factory? Friends, they are making in the factory to have a long shelf life. They don't want the product to spoil, if possible, for lifelong. So avoid. Once in a while it is okay, but regularly if you are eating these sort of products, see now once upon a time when you go to railway station, you see some cooked foods. Now you see everything is packed. It is convenient. It is a Western style of living. So conveniences have brought to you, and that has added to your health problems. Okay. Next is what? Lack of nutritious food. So we are eating one side wrong things and we are not taking nutritious. What is nutritious food? Can anybody tell me? Tell me 5-6 items which is a nutritious food.
Dry
Mineral,
fruit,
vitamins,
What is that?
nutritional food means minerals, add
No.
vitamins,
Theory, specific items. What is the item which is
dry
nutritious?
fruit, sir.
Sprouts,
Leafy
sprouts,
vegetables,
salad, fruit salads,
Very good. Sprouts, fruits,
nuts,
coconut,
nuts,
then dates, then you have cashew,
buttermilk.
badam, and then seeds. These are the nutritious food, right?
Yes, sir.
Remember one thing: anything uncooked is a nutritious food, which is not modified. What happens when you cook food? When you cook food in anything, what happens? It become tasteless. So you have to add salt, you have to add mirchi powder, you have to add masalas and all that. That's how you're making the food tasty, right? So nutritious food are you eating? We don't. See, we are all habituated to eat morning some idli dosa, then afternoon some rice and some sabji, and evening some coffee, tea, night somebody says, no, I don't take rice, you have chapati. There is nutritious food. There is no nutritious food. How is your body going to get all sorts of minerals, vitamins, and then enzymes and all these things, nutrition? You will not get it. Next is what? Seventh problem is dehydration and wrong way of drinking water. See, we don't drink sufficient quantity of water. And also there's a wrong way of drinking water. So we we drink water while eating food and immediately after eating food. These things are not helpful to the body. What is the eighth one is constipation, gas, acidity, gut microbiome imbalance. You are unable to clear your bowels once in a day at least. A lot of people clear their bowels once in 2 days, but they're eating 5 to 6 times. So these are the 8 things. What is the ninth one? Is this one, friend? We are all doing this mistake. multiple times eating without hunger. What is multiple times eating? There are 10 eating disorders. Let's look at what are the 10 eating disorders. Habitual eating, breakfast time, lunch time, dinner time, falana time, demaga time, coffee time, tea time, like that. We simply eat. Sense tempted eating. What is sense tempted eating? Can anybody guess?
Cravings, sir. Sugar craving.
So you are walking on the road, you see some jalebi, hot jalebi is made. You just stop
Tongue
for a while.
satisfaction eating, sir.
Huh?
Tongue satisfaction eating.
No, no, it's the sense tempted, specifically your senses, your sense are driving. You're not hungry, your
Yes,
senses
sir.
are driving. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so mirchi bhaji is made, so you just stop and eat, whether you are hungry or not. That's what I'm talking about. Multiple times eating problem there. Next is what? Sense tempted eating. Next is what? Work culture. Any office, what they do, they provide you a coffee, tea at 10 o'clock and then again some coffee, tea and snacks in the evening. So you're again eating. Environmental eating. What is environmental eating? You go to somebody's house, they compel you. You go to your relation's house, they'll compel you. Boredom eating. Then emotional eating, especially ladies, they have a period and all that they eat. Nutritional hunger. If you're eating crappy food, suppose you're eating a lot of bakery and sweets, you feel hungry in 2 hours. Right? These foods will immediately spike your sugar and bring it down like crash like anything. That's how you feel hungry. Food tasting and prasadams. So while you are feeding the children, especially ladies after their childbirth, feeding the children, that's how they all become fat. They become overweight because of these wrong habits. And prasadam, somebody offers to prasadam, what happens, friends? Unmindfully we eat. So anytime you are putting food in your mouth is one eating. Atidhi Deva Bhava. You go to somebody's house, they'll compel you to eat. Insulin resistance. Out of these 10 eating disorders, at one time I have all the 10 eating disorders. And I was eating multiple times. Right? So what is the 10th one? Can anybody guess? We have covered all that. How many are there out of nine wrong habits? How many you have? The 10th one is everybody is doing. We are not aware of it. We are doing it unmindfully. What is that? Remember, friends, other than water, anything you put in your mouth is food. Remember this point. I want all of you to repeat this. Other than water is food, which spikes sugar and insulin. See what happens when you put any food in your mouth, once it goes to your stomach, it gets digested. And then it gets absorbed, and then your body absorbs all the sugars into the body, and through the liver it gets sugar into the bloodstream. That's what is your energy. And to control the sugar, the body produces insulin. That's how your balance is done. Now what is happening? From morning we are all habituated, many of us are habituated, the early morning 5 o'clock bed coffee, then you have breakfast. Then you go to the office. In office, you are provided coffee. Then you have lunch. Then in the evening, again 3-4 o'clock, some coffee, tea. And then evening, you have on the way you buy eat some snacks. And 8-9 o'clock, you have dinner. And somebody comes and says, "Auntie, today is my birthday." What will happen? Immediately pick a piece and put in the mouth. We don't even wait. Somebody comes there, I went to Ayyappa Swami, brought something, you eat. Unmindfully, we are eating multiple times. See, one day, 2 day, nothing happens, friends. Remember this. But we are doing it for years. That is the reason, let me tell you, 90% people are having insulin resistance. That is one of the reasons people become overweight, obese, and all the problems are happening. So I would encourage you, because we don't have much time to discuss very detailed about each one. Go through the videos, you will understand. As I said to you, 10th one is, look at this one. Other than water is food which spikes sugar and insulin. Out of these 10 daily wrong habits, you should have 0. That means, suppose you are not sleeping. Just imagine that, look, you are allowing drainage water entering into your fish pond. You are not doing exercise. You are eating multiple times. You are doing out of these 10, there are, say, I was doing 7 for 30 years. So the damage is there for me. And similarly for everybody. Now what happened? 90% people are insulin resistant, D and B12 deficient, and they are unaware of their problems. Friends, I'm surprised when I ask people, literally force them to get the blood test. When I see the test done, it's pathetic. People have so many health issues, they don't know. Recently, one gentleman is a bank manager. When I was speaking to him, I was speaking to him last 2 years. He somehow got the test done. When he shared the report to me, it was pathetic. He was diabetic. He was not aware. He knew he was having cholesterol, but he has low D vitamin, low B12. He is insulin resistant. He has high triglycerides. This is outside, there's nothing. He says, no, I'm all right, sir. I have no problem, except little overweight, except little discomfort, except. So analyze your health score. Now tell me, friends, each one, how many wrong habits you have? Have you noted down? Okay, now look at it. Now what happens if these 10 daily wrong habits? Remember what happened. Number one, toxins in the body and nutritional deficiency. What is toxins and what is nutritional deficiency? Can anybody tell me what is toxins and what is nutrition deficiency?
Waste from the body. That is toxins.
What do you understand by toxins? What do you understand by nutritional deficiency?
Lack of sufficient nutrients in our body that leads to nutritional deficiency.
All right, let me put it in the LKG stuff. This is all theory. See, toxins means what is not required you are giving to the body. Say, for example, you are making a tea, right? After making tea, I give 1 spoonful of karam, mirchi powder. You put in the coffee, tea. What will happen? Similarly, what is not required you are giving to the body. What is not required? Coffee, tea is not required. High carb food is not required. Processed foods is not required, you are giving. And at the same time, you are not removing it. You are not drinking sufficient water, so it doesn't get cleared. You are not having bowel movements properly, so the waste is set inside. You never go for a walk, so there is no sweat. So what you are doing? We are putting toxins, we are not removing. And net you are having toxins in the body. Nutrition deficiency, we are not giving sufficient nutritious food. So these are the two things. Now what else we will see? Nutrition deficiency means simple. As I told you, I told you, you are making a tea. I just give only pinch of tea powder. Will you be able to make a good tea? No, you need sufficient quantity. That is called deficiency, nutrition deficiency. Toxins and nutrition deficiency. What is the third one? Yeah. Then circadian imbalance. What is circadian imbalance? See, we are all, we can only see the daytime. Our eyes are equipped to watch only when there is light. But if you are working in the night or you are not sleeping in the night, there is a circadian imbalance. It can cause havoc. Especially if you look at this, period cycle, it's 28 days. It's like moon and sun, like a moon cycle basically. So there is a imbalance there, then it will affect your health. Insulin resistance, as I said to you, any of these problems will cause insulin resistance. What will happen to insulin resistance? Look at those videos, you will understand. Insulin resistance, 90%. Friend, let me tell you, 90% of the population are having insulin resistance. I have data which we don't have much time to share. In the last, I think, 5 years, I have more than 700 blood reports. Anybody comes to my house, Chennai, I don't go with them temple. I take them to the lab. I get the blood test done. All my relatives, about 60 people, 65 people, details I have, relatives and friends. Most of the places I have spent money for their blood test. What I have noticed, out of that, 92% people have insulin resistance. Many of them are having D vitamin B12 deficiency. And out of the 62%, 62 people, at least about 60-70% people are overweight. Age from 15 years. My granddaughters to my uncles, most of them are overweight. And some of them are diabetes. A lot of people have fatty liver. A lot of people have cholesterol. See, unless you measure, you will not know. I have shared you in the group, friends, one PDF, a single page PDF. And I have provided 2 empty columns. Take a printout, take your details and fill it up. That contains like what is your weight, what is your waist size, what is your blood pressure, are you taking any medicine, what is your thyroid, what is your fatty liver, are you fatty liver, what is your cholesterol, what is your diabetes, what is your insulin resistance, how much is your D vitamin, how much is your B12. So out of 10 you find out. Out of 10 markers, see where you are. As I told you, at one time I was at 20%. Now I am at 90%. So I want all of you to become 100%. How it is possible to become 100%? I just told you. Understand these daily wrong habits, your wrong habits. We are not interested in theory. Each one, I may have only 2 wrong habits. Say, I'm not able to sleep, sir. Night I don't get sleep. And I'm not going for exercise. Balance all I'm doing. Is it okay? As I told you, from 10 places, from 8 places, you stopped all the dirty water entering to your pond. Only 2 places you leave it. Is it okay? Not okay. These are the first things to do. Lot of people tell me, sir, I'm doing everything, sir, but I'm not losing weight. Then I ask them, how many wrong habits you have? Can you improve your health with this continuing wrong habit? You may do hunky dory. No, I'm meeting one person. I met him in the park. I always have a habit of talking to people. Very young people, they're unhealthy. I want to know what is that the special they are doing to get unhealthy. And there are people which are aged people, they're very healthy. I want to know how the hell they are maintaining their health. I met one guy, I asked him, he was overweight, he has belly fat, he seems to be 50 years age. I just asked him. I said, I was about to tell him about it. No, you know what I am doing. He said, what? Sir, morning I get up at 5 o'clock and immediately I take honey and lemon. I said, great. Then around 7:30, I have only fruits. I go to the office. In the office, I have only one banana or some apple. Lunch, I have only one chapati. And 4 o'clock, I'll have some juice. Sir, I never took my dinner before, after 7 o'clock. I take my dinner 6 o'clock. I take one chapati or one idli or like that. Is it a good thing or bad thing, friends? Tell me. What he is doing is good or great or bad or ugly? It looks good. But the guy is overweight. He has a belly fat. He's unable to walk quickly. Now the point is, remember this. Whatever you are doing, it is not working for you. If it is working you would be healthy. See, when I was like this, you see my photo here. Whatever I was doing, it was not working for me. I was doing exercise. I had no stress. I was sleeping well. I stopped coffee, tea. I was not taking alcohol. Has it helped me? No. Same thing, friends. So it is necessary that you have to stop 10 daily wrong habits. Just tell me quickly each one how many wrong habits you have as of today. And the first thing is from tomorrow, today you should stop all that. Now it's a challenge. Yes. Now you have to learn this, sir. I'm unable to give coffee, sir. Morning, if I don't take coffee, I get headache. And a lot of people tell me, no, sir, I have a small child. I cannot go for walk. And you suffer. There is no alternative, friends. There is no alternative. There is no technique. There is no tips. A lot of people ask me, sir, can you tell me some tips? See, what are the tips? So if you want to make a sambar, can anybody give me a tip how to make a tasty sambar? Can anybody help me to give a good tip for making a tasty sambar? Tell me from where you get the taste in the sambar. Which is the item which is making your sambar tasty? Anybody?
Every step is.
Yes.
Sambar powder, sir.
What is that item which is making sambar very tasty?
Aspergillus as a ingua.
Ingwa. Very good. I'll give you one basta ingwa. No other item.
Not sir, every
So
step
you will
is.
make more taste, Ingwa is bringing taste. So I'm giving you one basta, one dabba. Tell me, friends, important. Remember this point. To make a
Just
sambar.
masalas.
No,
Masalas.
pay attention. No, pay attention. Again, you are getting mixed up.
Making
Listen.
of sambar, every step is very important.
Exactly. Let me come back to you, friends. Very important because we miss this. We are all PhDs. Listen, for making sambar. So I don't know how to make a sambar. I make sambar today, I make a mess of it. So what I do, I ask my mom. My mom tells me, okay, list down. She tells me that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items. Okay. She tells me each item. Dal, if you take 1 glass, you don't take salt 1 glass. You take 1 spoon. So she gives me quantities, each quantity, how much. That's the second step. Third step, first step, of course, I take all quality items. I take Guntur karam only. I don't take some Hyderabad karam. All, the duplicate karam. So I take good quantity, good ingredients. I know what are the ingredients. I know what are the quantities. Suppose I know this, my mom keeps all the items on the table. Can I make a sambar, friends? No, I know. I need to know the process. Which one to put first, which one to put later. And just because she explained to me today, can I make it tasty sambar today? No, I need experience. So health is also something like a skill. Making sambar is a skill. Suppose you are making excellent sambar. Today you ate a food in a restaurant, you found out one malai kofta, very tasty. You come home and will you make this malai kofta on your own? No, you need to learn. You need to learn what are the ingredients, what are the quantities, how to make it, and practice it. Maybe after a few days, you will make a fantastic malai kofta. Similarly here, in malai kofta, some item which is not required, you will put, what will happen? It gets spoiled. Same thing, sambar. I'll give you snuff powder after that. What happens? It gets spoiled. Same thing in health. So first stop doing the wrong habits. Now we'll quickly look at what are the 7 essentials, and also we'll quickly look at what is the process. Okay? Is it clear, friends? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the first thing is you have to stop these daily wrong habits, and then we are going to quickly look at it. We don't have much time, but we'll rush it. Okay. What are the, see, as I said to you, what happens? These 10 daily wrong habits can cause havoc. See, this will cause you gut health, poor gut health. Insulin resistance. Once you have insulin resistance, it can cause, what are the problems? Belly fat, overweight, blood pressure, high cholesterol, fatty liver, high blood pressure, dementia, stroke. See, look at this one, heart problems, pre-diabetes and diabetes. Look at diabetes happens at a very, very later stage. Very later stage, many times. But some people can get early, but people get this way. So this is the problems people have. Now we will look at what are the 7 essentials for good health. This is step 4. The 7 essentials for good health will balance 5 elements. What are the 5 elements? Pancha Mahabhutas. Anybody knows? What are the Pancha Mahabhutas under? What are the
Air.
5 elements? Yes.
Ag-
Air,
Agni,
water,
Kali,
Agni, Vayu,
Agni,
Vayu,
Good,
water.
good. But
Vayu.
there is a sequence. There is a sequence. I'll tell you the sequence. The most, let me tell you, you have all the 5 senses. With all the 5 senses, what you perceive is the grossest. That's the earth element. First is earth element. Next is water element.
water.
Third element is fire element. Fourth element is air element. Fifth element, space. We don't know what is space. Friends, let me tell you very interesting, phenomena, though it is out of subject. Say when a person is dying out of old age, say he's become 90, 95 years, and age-related death, what will happen? First, from his body, the earth element will keep going out. What is earth element? Earth element. That means what? The guy is unable to walk on the ground. He is confined to the bed. The earth element is leaving that guy. Next element is what? Water element.
Water.
I'm just talking about the death happening. So he says his throat is getting dry. He wants water. So the water element is going from his body. Third element is what?
Agni.
Fire.
Fire.
Fire. You hold his hand, it is getting cold. Look at from the birth to death, you have a temperature of 98.4. But the person when he's dying, his body temperature is coming down. What is the fourth element?
Air.
Air.
He takes the breath goes out, no breath comes inside. Breath is gone. The fifth element is the space. That's how he merges in the space. This is how the body, leaves in general normal death. So these are the 5 elements. There are 7 essentials. What are the 7 essentials? We will see quickly. We know all those things, but are we following it properly? Do we know? As I said to you, let's look at it. Air element, water element, food element, and then in food, what to not to eat, what to eat, excretion, removal of the waste from the body, physical exercise, and then the 6th is rest, sleep. These are the 6 are common for humans and animals. One 7th is there extra for human beings. What is that? Can anybody guess? What is the 7th element? And on one element, we don't have to do anything. Air element is happening automatically because we cannot survive without air within 4-5 minutes. So God has been very kind. He's taking care of it. You don't have to do anything. The balance 6 is in your hands. So we have already looked at it. Air, water, food, exercise, excretion, rest. What is the 7th one? We are all doing it, but we are doing all haphazardly. It's a mind management. If you don't know how to manage your
Happiness.
mind, you are going to get
Mind
psychosomatic
management.
diseases.
Yeah.
Okay. 7th is mind management. Okay. See, this is the mind management. Now, what you don't have to do anything. Just do 20 minutes of pranayama every day, yoga, abdominal breathing, etc. It will improve your air element. But it is automatic, you don't have to worry. Water. Do you know how much water to drink? 3 to 4 liters water you must take. If you are taking 2 liters, that means you are doing inadequacy. Water and food should not be put in stomach at one time. This is the process you should follow. Food, what not to eat, you all know it. Avoid stimulants, coffee, tea, intoxicants, alcohol, tobacco, drugs, and all that. Refined oil, sugar, packaged products, you have to stop them. I did not know about 3-4 liters. I did not know this. I knew this, but I never follow. I know that I should not take coffee, tea, but I never follow. Food, what to take? Remember this, friends. Eat only 2 times when hungry and maintain the same timings. But what are we doing? Everybody is eating 3 times compulsory. You all know. Eka bhukte yogi. Vibhukte, anybody knows?
Bhogi.
Bhogi. Tribhukte,
Yogi.
tribhukte.
Rogi.
But
Rogi.
we are eating 5
Rogi.
times.
Rogi.
No, 5 times what we call ourselves? Maharogi. Eating, remember, eating means don't think only eating. Taking coffee, tea, anything other than water is food. So that is the reason we are all unhealthy friends. No other reason. See, look at 10 daily wrong habits, what we are doing. So 3 to 4 liters water, 2 times only eating food. Now what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat is not a big problem. It can be done. You can do excretion. We must have nothing in between 2 meals except water. Other than water is food, and which spikes sugar and insulin resistance life. See, any time eating only 2 times, but it is a challenge. A lot of people, we are all habituated to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner in between coffee, tea, and snacks. At least start from tomorrow, only eat 3 times. In between, you should not take anything. See, generally, what happens? Sai Maunika Garu. Who is your favorite god? Sai Maunika Garu.
Krishna.
కృష్ణుడే వచ్చేసి మీకు ప్రసాదం పెట్టాడు అనుకోండి ఏం చేయాలి ఎవరు మాట్లాడతారా మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి హలో ప్లీజ్ మ్యూట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ హూ ఇస్ టాకింగ్ ఐ డోంట్ నో ఆల్ రైట్ సో వాట్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ ఈజ్ రిమెంబర్ దిస్ పాయింట్ ఫ్రమ్ టుడే ఇనిషియలీ if you don't have ఎవరండి మాట్లాడుతుంది who is that please be civil. So remember this, friends. So as of now, if you do not have the habit, suppose you have coffee, tea habit, eating 3 times and in between snacks, start from today, tomorrow morning, 3 times eating breakfast, lunch, dinner. Nothing in between except water. Then over a period of time, bring it to 2 times. It is difficult at one time to do 3 times. At 2 times, bring it. And what food you want to eat, you just share in the group. I'll guide you what to eat. So excretion, 2 bowel movements is a must in the morning. How to happen? If people may say, sir, one time itself is a big problem, and two bowel movements, that too preferably in the morning before going to office. This will create a space element. 1 hour exercise is non-negotiable. If there is a rain or guests or anybody, you must have 1 hour walking. 7 hours night sleep is non-negotiable. Mind management, stress management, you have to do that. Look at, there are 6 areas are there where we can make mistakes. People don't drink sufficient water, they don't drink it correctly, they keep taking alcohol, stimulants and all that. Eating many times, that's another problem people do. People are going one time bowel movement or once in 2 days, and exercise they don't do, sleep they don't go, stress don't management. So tell me, how are we going to be healthy, friends? See, if you are not knowing the ingredients of the sambar and you don't know the quantities, you don't know how to make, you will definitely make a mess of it. Yes or no? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Same thing here. Now at least we know what is the ingredients, we know what is the quantity, we know. Then if you are not doing it, there's no way. You cannot tell me, sir, everything I am doing, but I am not doing exercise. Everything I am doing, sir, I am not sleeping, sir, I am not getting sleep. What to do? Everything I am doing, but I am not drinking water, sir. I'm eating multiple times. It won't work. So it requires a proper understanding and discipline. So now we have understood, no, friends?
Sir,
Yes.
taking 3 times food, the quantity, how much, sir? I mean,
Yeah, I'll
stomach
come.
food.
Yes, listen. All the questions about food. What are the questions people will ask, friends? What type of food to eat? Vegetarian, non-vegetarian, that food, this food, particular that diet or this diet. That is one question people have. What is the second question? What is the quantity to take? Calories, the people tell you. Oh, if you are a male, you take 2,300 calories. Female, 2,000 calories. If you want to reduce weight, you bring it to 1,500. Keep it aside. This is all PhD. We don't bother. You're not interested. Third question, people will tell you, no, no, you must have your dinner before sunset, before 6 o'clock. All these things, keep it aside. Just what you do, friends, we will now look at it. We will look at it very closely. Now, as we discussed, what are the things required? Now, what is your understanding? Number one, 4 liters water every day you must consume. So, how will you know you're drinking 4 liters or what? You keep in the night itself 2 liter, 1 liter bottles. Once you finish it, fill another 2 liters. Before sleeping, you see, have you finished 4 or not? That is the only way, number one. 4 liters water every day you must consume. If you have other health issues, don't do that. Otherwise, generally. 2 bowel movement. 2 times you should be able to clear your bowels. It's not happening, I'll tell you how to go about it. Number 2. 1 hour physical exercise is non-negotiable. Exercise you have to do, walking you have to do. No excuse. You cannot say, no, no, my wife, my husband has to go office, my children are there, I'm not finding time. Then you be ready, prepare yourself for the diseases. 3. What is the fourth one? 7 hours night sleep is non-negotiable. 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. 7 hours non-sleep. Stress management. Find out what is your stress levels. You attend programs like Isha Inner Engineering. Learn. We will look at it separately. Anybody has a problem, you can speak to me. We will look at it. So we have not talked about food at all. Have you noticed? I never talked about food. 4 liters water, 2 bowel movements, 1 hour exercise, 7 hours sleep, stress management. And in the food, there are 2 areas. One, you must stop all these stimulants, alcohol and coffee, teas and all that. And processed food you stop. Stop this white rice. Stop these, maida items, refined oils. Just that's all. Just homemade food, you can make anything. And now the question is, eat only 2 times in a day. Now when to eat? When you are hungry, whatever is your convenient time. In my group, I have seen people, one teacher is having her first meal before going to school at 8:30 and she comes home around 5:36, she has second meal. She lost 15 kg. Another bank manager who goes to office and he takes his first meal at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then the second meal is taken at 8 p.m. And he also lost 14 kg weight. The point is, you eat when you're hungry, eat 2 times, eat good quantity of food, good protein. What is good protein? If you are non-vegetarian, you have, you can have this, not cooked organic eggs. You have some, mutton, fish, maybe not broiler chicken. You have that nicely. You can enjoy your food. Good fat means what? Ghee. Take a good ghee, not this alpha, this dairy ghees. You buy from the good market where they, the process. You take the milk, boil them nicely, and then throw it away into the perugu chaka, take that, make it easy, do that, take that butter and make the thing. It costs 2,800 rupees 1 kg, a good ghee. Take that. It's invest time or money on that. 2,800 rupees. You buy that, you can take that good fat. Good fat is that good protein. Good protein, you can take sprouts, you can take soaked groundnut. Vegetarian people can have a soaked groundnut. Take coconut, take dates if you are not having sugar. And good carbohydrates, what? Brown rice, red rice, black rice, millets. You have that. Or multigrain chapati. Eat less of carbohydrates. You can have more curries. You have salads. You have more curry. You make the curry. I'll show you some of the photographs for you. So this is what you can do. Now, how to put into practice? Now we have understood the ingredients. We have understood the quantities. Now is the question to the process. You know the process, friends? Can anybody explain to me the process? How to consume 4 liters in a whole day? What is the best method? How do we clear our bowels before you go to the office by 9 o'clock itself? We are able to clear 2 bowel movements. And when is the best to do the exercise? Sleep anyway, I told you 7 hours sleep night anyway, you have to sleep preferably with 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Stress management, you find you anyway stopped all sorts of high carb foods and all that. And then eating only 3 times initially, bring to 2 times over a period of time. I can tell you, friends, within a week you see the difference. So now let us look at 4 liters water, how to consume. See, pay attention. Try to get up preferably before sunrise. Before sunrise, you get up, and remember, at least keep 1 hour, 1 to 1.5 hour time for you. Most of the time, most of the ladies, they work, they live there for their families, for their children. They don't take care of their health. Very unfortunate. Don't do that. 1 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes, I want you to keep it for you. Even that time, if God is coming and waiting for you, ask him to wait. Don't bother to interact with him. What is that you have to do? Immediately after waking up in the morning, preferably before sunrise, what you do? Walk into the, if you are feeling urinal, you go to the urinal. Some people say, no, I immediately go to the toilet. Hold for a while. Don't go for the stools. Drink 1 liter water, preferably warm water if possible. Otherwise, you can take, hot water. But you have to drink 1 liter water in a span of 4-5 minutes. If you don't have a habit, say, don't worry. So for a period of time, make the practice. Maybe initially you drink half liter, make it 3/4 liter, third day, fourth day. 1 liter you must drink. Okay, 1 liter. Why we drink 1 liter water? What happens? Why 1 liter? If you drink 1 liter, the stomach is like a balloon. It is collapsed like this. When you fill the water, it gets bulged. And that will give a little bit of movement on your large intestine. And that time you focus your mind to go to the toilet. No other activity. At that time you are waking up your son, or you are talking to your husband, or you are wanting to go to the puja and all. You will not get the toilet. Because there are 2 valves. We will see in probably in the next program. There's one valve is, there's a pressure on your stomach. You feel urgent. Say sometimes you are in the house, you drank water, or you're feeling urgent toilet, and somebody is in the bathroom. Only one bathroom. What will happen? Will you be able to control or not? Because there is another control in your mind. You will be able to control. Suppose you control long time, then next time when you want to go, you will not get the toilet. So very important, when you drink water, it will give a pressure on your stomach. Walk inside the house for 4-5 minutes with an intention of going to the toilet. Then go to the toilet, finish your toilet. Don't take mobile, spend time in reading paper and all that. Finish your toilet. See, friends, have you ever seen a cow? How much time it takes for going to the toilet? Can anybody tell me? Have you seen? How much time it takes buffalo or cow? It excretes so much of quantity of waste. How much time it takes? What happened?
Maybe 3,
2
4
to 3
minutes.
minutes.
Minutes? No, no, no. 10
Less than a minute.
seconds.
Yeah, less than a minute.
No, no, 10 seconds. I have checked it very time. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Have you seen it is going to the urine? It takes long time, maybe a minute. It's going on, going on, going on. But look at the human being. We sit in the bathroom for half an hour. Why? It is because we are doing all these wrong things. See, when you finish, take the 1 liter water, focus your mind, you will be surprised. Within a short time, you will be able to go to the toilet. Okay. Once you finish the toilet, that's most important. Until that time, don't get any other activity. Then you can go for a 1 hour walk. But ladies who cannot go out walk in the morning because of work, no problem. In the house itself, you stand do some exercise, sit and stand. Very simple activities you can do. And I seen one lady, whenever she is walking and picking up anything, with dance and go it. Keep movement, keep whatever activity you do, 1 hour, 1.5 hour, do your work at home. Let your husband go to the office or children go to the school. Then suppose somebody gone for a work, exercise walk, come back home, rest for 5-10 minutes, again drink 1 liter water. Again focus your mind on your stomach. You'll be able to go to the second bowel movement. You'll be surprised, where the hell first time itself I have been able to excrete a large quantity of waste. Where it is coming? Friends, large intestine can hold almost 4 to 5 kilos of waste material. It's a big waste basket God has given us. Do you want to keep that all waste in your body? That's what is toxins in the body. See, in America, the official guidelines is, if a person is able to go to the toilet 3 times in a week, it is normal. You don't have to worry. But they tell every day to eat 5 to 6 times. See, from mouth to the anus, it's simple pipe only. You are putting 6 times every time in the pipe. You are removing 3 times. Where is the balance? It is there in the large intestine. And people don't drink water. What happens? The body absorbs all the water from this waste only. That's how a lot of people in abroad, in Europe and America, where they don't have this habit of bowel movement, they have autoimmune diseases. What is autoimmune disease? You are picking up all the pollutants from your waste only. See, when you don't drink water, what happens? Body wants to pick up water even from the waste also. Right? So the second bowel movement is over. What happened, friend? In the morning itself, in a span of 3 hours, in a gap of 1.5 hour, you drank 1 liter, 1 bowel movement. 1 hour exercise, you do a lot of jogging, exercise. You can go for games, you can go for swimming. And then after 1 hour, you come back, rest for 5-10 minutes, again drink. Believe me, this alone can help your health more than 50%. Then what do you have to do? You have to eat 2 times. Whenever you are hungry, preferably try and eat between 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock first meal, or 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock first meal. Second meal between 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Anytime you can have. Depend on your convenience. Have your meal. But in between you are feeling hungry, you drink water or you drink buttermilk. Buttermilk is okay. Buttermilk will not increase your sugar or insulin. So what you do, you have your first meal. Remember the drinking of water, there is a simple method. Friends, I used to drink only 1.5 liter water for almost 30 years. So I have developed kidney stone problem. I got admitted twice in the hospital. And doctor told me drink more water. I drank water, but I only got belly fat. I did not know the technique. So you should not drink water and sit for food. If you drink water, you must wait for 20 minutes minimum. Because in empty stomach, the water gets absorbed into the small intestine within 20 minutes. But that time, if you put food, the water also will get stuck there. So while eating, you should not drink. And after eating, you must wait for 2 hours. Don't drink. Suppose you have some discomfort or swallowing, you have 1 or 2 gulps, there is no problem. But don't polish after glass after glass. So this is an important thing, friend. Many people don't know. I did not know. So we are doing this mistake. Immediately after drinking and eating food, we drink 1 glass. All right, don't do that. Because what will happen when you drink water, when you eat food, there are hydrochloric acids are there. And when you drink water, it gets diluted. So a lot of people give a lot of theories. Nothing will happen, you can drink nothing. All that is nonsense. Keep it aside. See, friends, end of the day, you see what works for you. There are so many theories. Somebody says, no, no, don't drink water if you're not thirsty. Yes, that is true, but morning you should do that. So once when you had your meal, and then after 2 hours, you start drinking water until half an hour before second meal. Say you had your first meal, say at 11 o'clock. So 1 o'clock, 11, 12, 1 o'clock to until 7:30, say 8 o'clock, you're having second meal. Until that time, you drink 2 liters water in installments. Say 1 glass after 2 hours, another glass after half an hour, like that. Consciously drink 2 liters. Initially, it is little, we find it difficult. You may have to go to the bathroom frequently. Don't worry. See, what is this water doing in your system, friends? See, you have, if your blood vessels, if you put one after the other, you have about 60,000 miles length. Imagine you are 5 feet height, you have 60,000 miles of blood vessels. And if you take these blood vessels and take around the earth 1.5 times, it goes. See, each and every cell requires, this hydration. When you drink 4 liters water, lot of, these toxins are removed, wastes are removed. See, if you drink less water, you see your urine color is yellow. If you drink 4 liters water, you will feel perfect. So you have your second meal and sleep 7 hours. Is it easy or difficult? No, I'm not suggesting what food to eat. Just try and eat good food. Well, I'll just show you one photograph, what type of food you can have to get an idea.
Sir, nighttime 6 hours, afternoon 1 hour sleep. Is it possible, sir?
Perfectly all right. Anybody after eating food, you can sleep, but try and sleep 7 hours in the night. That's best. But no problem. After food, you can sleep nicely. There's no problem. A lot of people tell you should not sleep and all that. See, friend, listen, I'll just show you the food. See, you can have this, multi-grade chapati, take 1 or 2 chapati, more sabji, have curries. You can have any type of food. This one, 2 times you can have this, 3 times you can have this, no problem. Avoid idli and all that stuff because idli is extremely bad. Next is what? Eat only 2 times when hungry, nothing in between except water. That's all. Initially, you want to eat 3 times, it's okay, but over a period of time, come to 2 times. Then, if somebody is having diabetes, they want to reduce their sugar levels, avoid even chapati, also rice, also. But it is very challenging. It's very difficult to eat without chapati or rice. So you have these, salads, nuts, and maybe you can have some ghee or coconut oil. These are the off-fried salads. Please mute yourself, friends. Somebody is okay. Sabjis and then okay, sabjis. Okay, sabjis you can have. And if for diabetes, no carb food. Remember this. Anybody who is diabetic, you must avoid this carbohydrate food. And then what you can do, somebody is more interested, one time uncooked food. You take one time cooked food, one time uncooked food. Or you can take both time uncooked food, both time cooked food, one time in the first meal uncooked food, or second time uncooked food. Generally, last 11 years, I am taking one time uncooked food, preferably in the evening, so that my wife don't have to enter into the kitchen. Anybody spending more time in the kitchen, they are manufacturing the diseases in the body. Uncooked food. And if somebody wants more, you can have vegetable juice. Maybe that time it becomes 3, but it is worth. People, if you don't have any other health issues, you can go for a vegetable juice. This is how you can have, friends. Yeah. Any questions?
Sir, can you keep
Sir,
them in?
one more time show the screenshot, sir, please.
Yeah,
Screen-
don't worry. I have already shared in the PDF is there. Everything is there. Don't worry. Hello.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I have sent a PDF. You just go through that. It is available. But anyway, I want to see any other questions. Yes.
Sir, for sleep disorders, are there any tips to follow,
Yeah.
sir?
Now again, there is no tips. We have to understand everything. My mobile number is here. See, sleep disorder. See, what is the problem of the sleep? Let's look at it this way. See, everybody has. Yes. Sleep disorder. Maybe, madam, I would request, what is your health score? I want to know. All right. Who's speaking?
Sir, Indu, sir.
Indu. I would request, you have my mobile number? All of you have my
Yes.
mobile number?
Is
Yes.
noting.
No, sir.
It's there in the group. It's there in the group. You can just share me your health score, because there's no point in responding to specifically like that. It won't work. See, this is my mobile number 9840852996. You listen to the videos. There are a lot of videos on mind management. It'll help you, right? You're not able to sleep. There are many reasons. We cannot say why you're not able to sleep well. Please speak to me. Maybe what is your health score? Are you overweight, madam? Indu?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it's all linked. It's all linked. Don't try to look at one thing, ma'am. See, how many daily wrong habits you have as of now?
As of now, so many are there, sir.
No, don't vague. No vagueness. Be specific. You have got 5 or 6, because you can't say in my fish pond there are few places it's going. You have to know each one and plug them. Similarly, you have wrong habits. You have to know them and you have to stop them. Fine. It's challenge. I know that. There is no other alternative.
Yes,
So
sir.
now, without putting an end to your wrong habits, what is your health score? You're overweight, for example, you have other health issues, and then you want to address sleep alone will not work. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, please, I understand your anxiety, but this is the way to handle your issues.
Yes.
Any questions, friends? I want all of you to be active in the group and look at it. Maybe in the next class, we talk more on this Dinacharya. I'll share you one of the Dinacharya. I'll just show you right away. I think better you take
Sir,
this.
first, for D vitamin, what we can do, sir, other than sunlight?
No, there is a supplements you have to take, madam. Please look at some of the videos are there in my channel. You look at it. It will be helpful. Now, I think we'll quickly do. See, this is the chart I have given you. Take a screenshot and keep it. As I said, you comply 10
Somebody,
essentials. Hello?
please, somebody takes screenshot.
Yeah. Listen, comply below 10 essentials 100% and in the same sequence. Remember this. See, what you should do, as I told you, drink 1 liter water, focus your mind, and go to the first bowel movement. Go for 1 hour walk. Again, second time after rest for 5-10 minutes. After 1.5 hours of the first water take, again drink 1 liter water. Go for the second bowel movement. Avoid restrict sugar, salt, sweets, dairy, processed packaged foods, refined oils, intoxicants like alcohol, tobacco, stimulants like coffee, tea. All that you must stop. Then don't drink water 20 minutes before eating food, while eating, and until 2 hours after eating food. Water and food should not be put in your stomach at one time. And for good results, eat 2 times. Otherwise, 3 times is okay. Remember, other than water is food, which spikes sugar and insulin. So just eat at one time. I used to 6 times in a day. I did not know this methodology of water. I knew, but I should not drink, coffee, tea, but I used to drink. And I did not know the second time drinking water and going to the toilet. And you can take a nap after the first meal. Drink balanced 2 liters in installments between 2 meals. I did not know. Haphazardly I used to drink 14 to 16 hours of overnight fasting. Fasting once in 15 days. Listen to your body when sick. Lankana, when you are not well, you fast. I didn't know this. And manage stress, anxiety, do yoga. And D vitamin level should be 60 to 100, B12 600 to 900. And then 7 hours night sleep, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. is non-negotiable. See, at one time until 2013, I knew 4 things, friends, and I used to only follow 3. Out of 10, I know 4. I did not know 6, but I following 3. But last 10 years, 11 years, I am following 100%. 100%. Everything is done. So keep this chart. And every day before sleeping, you tick it. Oh, did I drink 1 liter water? Did I go for the first bowel movement? Did I go for exercise? Did I go for the second bowel movement? Did I stop all this stuff? Did I follow this water intake methodology? Did I eat 2 times only or not? And then did I drink balanced 2 liters between 2 meals? Did I give 16 hours of overnight fasting? Suppose you had second meal at 8 p.m. Next day, don't take until 10:30, 11 o'clock. That's how you are giving a rest to your digestive organs. And then manage anxiety, stress, learn whatever it is there. 7 hours sleep, put tick, 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 tick. Suppose one day you're done only 7, say today. So next day you plan to 10 out of 10. This is the only way to do, friends. Have you taken the screenshot? Yeah. Any questions?
Sir, is it a must that yoga and all should be done in the sun itself? Can't we do in the home?
What is that? What is that?
Yoga, second point, sir, exercise, yoga or brisk walk. Is it to be done in the sun itself?
Not necessary,
Can't we-
madam. No, just keep following it. There's no, see, as long as you're doing it is perfect. I'd like to show you 2 minutes video. What is your immunity score and all that? Just see this. See, once we know about this, only we can teach our children. Then. See, ourselves don't know. We ourselves are lonely. Ourselves don't know what is the methodology. So we teach our children.
Deepa is far better than no. No, she will. Yeah.
See, since I knew all this last 11 years, I could teach my children, grandchildren. So they are very hale and healthy. They have no health issues. Why? They also drink in the morning. My grandchildren drink almost 700, 800 ml water. The bowel movements are happy, and we make sure that we eat 3 times the children. We don't give all sorts of junk food. And make sure all these things are done. Who is doing? Big dance. Yes, who is doing it? Okay. Yes, friends.
Sir,
Any
is it
question?
okay like you're playing, allowing kids to play in that rain?
Oh my God, that's what I'm saying, madam. It's important. We must allow that. What is this? See, why are we afraid of the rain? Because we don't have the immunity. See, at one time, until 2014, I love swimming. When I go for swimming for one day, I used to sneeze for 3 days. The last 11 years, when it's rain, I'm out in the rain. See, once it is important. We must have that immunity levels. Name.
My name is Lukani.
What? Look at Tati. Okay, what is that?
Lukani.
Okay, tell me, how do you get your hair? What do you do in the morning?
So, you in the morning you drink water. You drink water. Got a cocoa and brush your teeth.
Okay.
Eat num num.
Hey, you forgot.
Take bath.
Take bath, then,
Eat num num.
and then.
Go to school.
Wow. What about exercise? What do you do the exercise? Okay, go on cycle and show to Tati. Okay, come faster. Oh. Hey, don't hit Tati. Don't hit Tati. Yes, friends. We will see. I have already, yesterday I shared about this health span score. If people have not seen, go through the format is there. You can assess your own health based on those markers. Any questions? Thank you very much. I appreciate your time and be active in the group. Please do share your health score. I've shared you one single sheet PDF. You update your details and you share that, and with that we discuss. That makes more meaningful discussion. So we can
Sir,
see.
I just joined the group today. Can you please share again, please?
Yeah, no problem. We'll do that.
Thank you.
See, basically, it is something like, remember, this is health score is like a progress report. How would you review a 10th standard student after half-yearly exam?
Share the WhatsApp link, sir, once again.
Yeah, we will do that. It's there. We are already joined, no? It's there in the your.
No, sir. I have added my father also.
No
He's
problem.
also.
You have my mobile number. Please call me up. I'll send it to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. So remember, so you create your health score, then you discuss with me and know the challenges. Okay, these are the wrong habits that I'm not able to stop, and these are the habits I'm not able to implement. We will discuss. See, it is something like it, take small, small steps, but it has to be done. Friends, tell me one thing. As I said to you, to get a tasty sambar, you have to put everything. Say, for example, one day you are cooking sambar, you did not find the salt dabba. Regularly you keep at one place, but it is not there. What will happen? Will you put the sambar, make the sambar without salt, or what will you do? Hello?
We'll find the salt.
No, but it is not there. It is not there in the house. You searched it. Please, all of you to put the videos on. It's not fair. Anyway, whatever it is. Tell me, what will you do?
We won't cook.
Pardon? No, you wouldn't. But you've been putting sambar, salt last 30 years. Your husband is eating. One day, what will happen? Why you don't put the one day? One day it is not there. What you can do? What happened? Have I asked a very difficult question or what? There is a logic in by asking this question. Say it is not there in the house. What will you do?
We go and buy, sir.
Yes, because if you don't put the salt, the results are immediate. It will not be tasty that day. They have to throw it. But if you don't do exercise, nothing will happen. You don't drink water, nothing will happen. You did not sleep, nothing happens. You eat junk food, nothing happens. You take alcohol, you take coffee, nothing happens. You are stressed, nothing happens. Say tomorrow,
Yeah.
for some reason, for God's gift, the salt, you are able to make sambar without salt. Also, it is tasty. Will you ever put salt? You will not go and pick up the salt also. Friend, don't take it light. The human body is so wonderful. God has been so kind. He has given you. To spoil our health, we need to do decades of abuse. Decades of abuse. To become all right, just 3-4 months, you do the right things, your health will bounce back. As you've seen, friends, 30 years damage I have done, but in 4 months, this is the changes. All of you can achieve this. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time and I look forward to be more interactive. You have any doubts, you can call me up anytime with your details so that we can see what are the areas of your difficulty. Maybe somebody has very easy some areas, but you may have some difficulty. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your valuable information. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.